Welcome back. We are now in episode 37 of our Let's Roleplay KOTOR 2. In the previous episode we explored the Jedi Enclave, or at least the ruins of it, and we found out that Master Vrook, the remaining lost Jedi Master, is in the Crystal Cave. He was captured and he is there. We were already in this cave, but I guess he was captured meanwhile or something like that. So, without further ado, let's just enter the cave. So, like I said, we were here before already. Mercenary encampment. I'm sure he is there. It is not remarkable to find a pile of rubble in the cave, however this rubble was not present the last time you were here. Okay. Let's check it out. Atmospheric sensors. This is related to another quest. You found 3 broken atmospheric sensors. Sadie said he'd pay you 1,000 credits apiece for them. He's probably still investigating the soup bike wreckage on the Khoonda plains. This is just outside. Let's see about Master Vrook first, then we can do this. I will just activate energy resistance, just in case. There he is. Master Vrook is enclosed in a force field, a prisoner of these mercenaries. He regards you without expression.
Halt, settler. This is a restricted area. How the hell did you get through the Kinrath? You should leave.
Why are you holding Master Vrook prisoner?
He's a Jedi Master?
Uh-oh.
Well, the bounty is going to be that much sweeter then. Nar Shaddaa is paying extremely well for Jedi, especially if they're alive. I'm going to say this nice and simple for your little calf-hurting head. Unless you want to wind up dead, leave now.
So I revealed he's not a common Jedi, but a Jedi Master. Let's try Force Persuade. Open the cage. Let the Jedi out.
What? That's a Jedi trick. We trained against that during the war. It's a Jedi, man. Kill him before he tries something else.
Yeah, you will try. Let's change to sorcery. You can stay that way, and you will also change to sorcery. Okay, so let's use Force Armor and Force Barrier, and of course Master Valor.
Right?
Now we are ready for you. Let's use Force Wave. Merrick, you handle the leader while the others can spread. Let's see if it works. I'm sure it will. Yeah, I have absolutely no choice against Merrick.
That's another one for me.
Well, Priya doesn't need that. She's strong. Now, you handle that one. Yes, Mira, please. Okay, you can use a little bit of healing.
Fallen.
Yeah. Go back and attack Mary.
Always rushing
That's
into action
smart.
without thinking of the consequences. What? You're expecting thanks? Khoonda is in danger, and you've ruined the best chance of averting a full-scale conflict.
And this is it. This is why no one likes this guy. The first thing he has to say after being rescued is, "What the hell were you doing? I was planning this and that and whatever." But how was I supposed to know? How was anyone supposed to know? That's always you do. You cast blame to everyone because people don't guess what you are thinking. What is your plan? This guy. Yeah, we will tell him. Always a pleasure, Vrook. I see you still have your cheery disposition.
Is this a joke to you? People's lives are at stake. Every action has consequences, no matter how small or insignificant they seem. And even the smallest choice has the potential for harm. The Mandalorian Wars was proof of this. Intentions mean nothing if a greater tragedy is caused.
Is this the same careful timing you were counting on in the Mandalorian Wars?
Did you think rushing into battle against the Mandalorians did anything but bring more harm to the galaxy? It only served to bring about a second war more dangerous than the first. Countless Jedi died in both conflicts, and everyone who followed Revan and Malak died or returned to the dark side. Except, conveniently, you.
There is nothing convenient about it. Revan and Malak were misguided, as you know, but without them, we'd all be speaking Mandalorian by now.
Revan acted. You acted. There's no way of knowing what would have happened had you trusted in the Council, much like what you have done today. Enough of this. This is not the time for such arguments. The mercenaries have allied themselves with the Exchange and are planning to attack Khoonda. They've been holding off for the right moment. And now, since they lost their captive Jedi, they'll attack immediately. I'm going to try to reach Administrator Adari. Time is of the essence.
Of course. Yeah. So high and mighty. Never considering that he may be actually wrong. Let's see. Are there new stuff? Yeah, there is new stuff here. I understand his point. Revan and Malak and all the others who followed them didn't give the Jedi Council a chance to reveal their plans. But the thing is, people were dying. And they were just planning. They were just waiting. We don't know waiting for what. Let's see. Some datapad and some robe. We will check the robe. The robe, I mean. This datapad contains orders from Azkul to senior mercenaries officers. The mercenaries have recently made a secret alliance with the Exchange and are planning an imminent attack on Khoonda. With Administrator Adare dead, then the Exchange would be able to use Dantooine for their illicit activities, completely undetected by the Republic. All preparations for the mercenary attack have been made, and they could attack Khoonda at any moment. And I don't think that's good. Let's see. We also get yeah, that's it. Thorn's robe. Defense bonus 3. Force focus, immunity stun and jump. Oh, this is an interesting one. I don't think I will use it on Merrick. Because these, if I'm not mistaken, are the basic feats that each Jedi class earns. This one is from Consular, this one is from Sentinel, and this one is from Guardian. So in practice, it gives force jump to anyone. That's the point of it. So now, the question is, who needs force jump? And he also has +3 defense. I won't give him to Merrick. I won't give them to Merrick, I mean. Even though it's one more defense, but this one gives dexterity +2, so in practice it gives the same defense. Let's see. Mira has Nomi's robes. It gives +4 wisdom. Do I want to give force jump to Mira? Yeah, maybe I do. Let's try this once and see how it goes. A nice style we have there, Mira. Okay, so we need to get out of this place and reach Khoonda before the mercenaries. And we have the atmospheric sensor things to complete the other quest, of course.
Jedi I've heard reports of, and I am Azkul, leader of the mercenaries on Dantooine.
Of course you are. Listen, I know that you are planning an assault on Khoonda.
That is correct, and I want you to help me.
But why are you attacking Khoonda?
You don't need to know the details, but I can tell you there are a lot of credits involved.
I would never help someone like you.
According to my reports, I have 4 times as many soldiers as the militia, and I'm committed to taking Khoonda. It is inevitable that I will succeed. If you wish to avoid my men eradicating the people of Dantooine, you will make it easier for me to take Khoonda. Of course, I will pay well for your services.
You may have 4 times the soldiers, but the other side has me. I'm not interested. You will lose.
You'd better reconsider. I can't have a Jedi interfering with my plans. There is a considerable bounty on your kind that I will collect on unless you're working for me.
You are not listening. I cannot allow your plans to succeed. This is your last time. Surrender now.
You could have guided the situation to a better outcome.
Men, I trust you can handle this Jedi.
Kreia disapproves. She would prefer instead I manipulated the situation. But I won't do it. I will just handle these guys and then defend Khoonda. Okay, so our usual powers.
Ready?
Mira, please use Persuade. We need a better form, maybe this one, because we are kind of surrounded here. Kreia, I know you disapprove of my choices, but I need your powers. Use Insanity.
I hear you.
This is the power of the dark side, you idiots. Now, use... I was looking for Force Lightning, but she actually doesn't have Force Lightning. Let's try that field. Even though she doesn't need healing, it will still deal some damage. Now, Mira, let's try that Force Jump.
Ready?
Why not? Okay, he was close, so she didn't actually jump.
That's another one for me.
Good job. Let's keep going. Okay, Mira, you are kind of surrounded. Good job. I want them to jump. Come on, jump. No, apparently not. Good job, everyone. I understand that Kreia's preferable option for this would be to say this guy, yeah, I will do your bidding or whatever. Then I go to the other side and I would do the same. Then I would have the upper hand and I could choose who I want to help. But Merrick is not like that. He's tired of playing games. He doesn't want to do that kind of stuff because he doesn't need to. He has confidence in his powers to handle the situation. Straightforward. So this is the guy who wants the atmospheric stuff.
I don't suppose you found any of those atmospheric sensors.
You suppose wrong, because I found 3 of them.
That's great news. My offer still stands. I'll pay you 3,000 credits for all of them.
It sounds like it's worth more than what you're telling me.
It is worth more to us than that. I'll pay you 4,000 credits for the lot of them.
Okay, I'll take it.
Thanks for your help on this. Here are the credits as promised. I'll get this to Zeron when I get back to Khoonda.
Thank you. Nice doing business. I was actually not trying to get more money. I was just trying to know if the things were more important than he was telling me. But that's fine. 1,000 more credits. Now there are mines here. But they are friendly. Yeah, they're defenses by Khoonda, apparently. I don't think this is the entrance. There's that weird guy. The entrance is on the other side, if I'm not mistaken.
Admiral, this is Mikal. I have found the exile.
So, the disciple, or Mikal, it's his real name, was communicating with Kart, which is an admiral now, apparently. He's a companion from the other game. And he's the person we were supposed to meet in Tilas, like we saw previously. Let's see if this guy has anything else to say.
Welcome back. Is there anything else I can do for you?
I have some more questions.
What else would you like to know?
I still think you look familiar to me.
All faces tend to blur together after a time. It is not an uncommon thing. What else would you like to know?
I'm sure there's more to it, but I will be going now. Yes, the same dialogue than before. That thing you look familiar to me is how we unlock him to be a Jedi. If he's a party member.
I see you have found the elusive Master Vrook. He's told me that his rescue complicated our situation to some degree. I can't say that I anticipated that. I thank you for finding him, though. Vrook has informed me that the mercenaries devised a plan of attack to annihilate Khoonda itself. I must ask for your aid again, Jedi. Zeron says that even with a plan, the mercenaries have to gather their forces, then coordinate their assault. So we still have time. I'm afraid the militia has not been adequately trained for the task that befalls them.
Who knows about the attack?
Right now, just us and the militia. I don't want to create a needless panic. But be assured I will make sure that all civilians are warned in time, so they can get to safety. Though if we lose this battle, nowhere on Dantooine will be safe for settlers for long.
What can I do to help?
Our militia is effective at peacekeeping, but isn't prepared for a full-scale battle. If you can do anything to ready them for the reality of it, that would be helpful. Besides that, look around Khoonda and see what you can do to strengthen our defenses. I know that we don't have the perimeter turrets online, and that alone could make a significant difference. Zeron says there is a considerable chance they will breach Khoonda itself. Anything you can do to slow them down could turn the tide of battle.
Is there any suggestion you can do?
I have instructed the militia and other Khoonda personnel that you are to be provided with anything that can be spared. Unfortunately, that isn't much.
I'll check Khoonda's defenses then.
Here is a MasterCard key that will open all of the security doors inside Khoonda. Anything that might aid you in your task, please use. Soon, all the civilians will be evacuated. So if you have any business with them, I suggest you take care of it. Whenever you are ready to finalize the defenses, talk with Zeron.
I will. Let's see, I want to finalize the defenses now, but let's talk to this guy.
I was right about you. You are trouble, but you might just be the right sort of trouble we need. The mercenaries aren't quick to mobilize, so you have time to do what you need. Or are you ready to finalize the defense plans?
No, not yet. Do you have any ideas what I can do to help?
We could use people handy with a blaster. Getting people to join the militia for a short stint would be good. We also got a lot of things that could use fixing. It isn't glamorous, but that type of work sometimes makes a load of difference. Just look around. Plenty to be done.
What kind of things need fixing?
Off the top of my head, the 3 turrets outside Khoonda are on the blink. They went haywire the other day and wounded some of my men, so we took them offline. The men who were wounded by the turrets are holed up in the med lab. But our medic droid is busted, so they're healing slowly. I've had some men lay traps around Khoonda, but nobody here really specializes in demolitions. I'm sure there's some gaps that could be filled. The side security door to Khoonda has been malfunctioning as long as I've been here. It may be best to just seal it off lockdown so nobody gets through. We got some broken assault droids that have been collecting dust for the last 5 years. If they were working, it would help a lot with interior defense. If I had it my way, I'd recruit any citizen of Khoonda that can hold a blaster. But it's hard to convince peaceful farmers to fight, maybe die for a cause.
Well, there's a lot of things, and I'll see what I can do before the battle.
When you're ready, come back and we can talk about the final plans to defend Khoonda.
Okay, so now we have a MasterCard. I'm sure we can open every door in here. Hi.
Zeron was right about the mercenaries all along.
Yeah, he was.
I guess my ego clouded my judgment as to what's best for Khoonda.
Let's see, can I convince people to fight? Hi. Weaponry it is, and weaponry I have. What is it you would like from me this fine day? Would you be interested in joining the Khoonda militia? I think you have mistaken me for a warrior sentient. My excellent weapons are perfect for defense, but I have survived many hardships by not seeking out conflicts. I must decline. So you just sell weapons, but you don't use them. Okay, I'm going. Not everyone can have the best, but I can offer it. Come back if there is ever any need. Yeah. You are kind of a coward, aren't you? Okay. Can I open this? No. Even with the master key or whatever, I can't open that thing. There's nothing here. Zeron was in this room before. Now, security door, let's see. Turret control system. And there's a door. Let's see. Mira. You have computer use. Actually, you don't. Let's try a little bit of Master Valor. And let's try. We don't have that many slices. Spikes, I mean. The things are called spikes. Slicing is the acting of using those spikes. So let's slice the computer. System override accepted. Turret status. Turrets are active and set to attack friendlies and hostiles, pending base alert status. Let's try to change the target priority. And only to... Okay, that's interesting. So if I was on the other side, I could sabotage this and make the turrets attack friendly people, so people of Khoonda. But that's not what I want. Let's reprogram turret to attack only hostiles. Okay, the turrets are now programmed to attack only hostiles. Turret status, they are attacking hostiles, pending base alert status. Yeah, okay, so they're not actually active, but in an alert they will activate themselves and attack the hostiles. Let's see what's in here. Swoop bikes. This is the door from before. Isn't this the door the guy wants us to shut down? Well, if it is, I don't really see a way to do that. Okay, let's continue. For speed, no, a burst of speed. I guess it evolves to force speed. Huh. Even with the master key card, we can't open those doors. Let's check the other side. Can we ask Disciple if he wants to fight?
Welcome back.
No, I can't, apparently. Settler, there's no one else here. Can we open this one? Okay, we can open the security doors, but not the private ones, I guess. That's the thing. Wounded militia. These are the ones wounded by the turrets. We can reactivate the droid. Let's see. Does Mira have repair? Or Kreia? No, no one has repair.
I'm good to go.
Let's see if we can do it like this. Okay, it's repair parts. You have a lot of repair parts. Reactivate the droid. Yeah, we can use it to immobilize the patients. Reactivate the droid's automated healing subroutines. And now everyone is up and ready to go. Good job, Mira. Stuck door. And it's better to be stuck. Okay, this is the door who is stuck and he thinks it's better to keep it like this. Okay, security door. Droid stuff. These are the droids. The guy, Zeron, I think? Yeah, Zeron. That he told us about.
Good to go.
Let's try one thing. Upgrade item. Armor. Son's robe. Let's actually see the robes that Merrick has. Can I do something better than this? With a little bit more regeneration. Create or break down. Armor. Let's see. Actually, I can't. I believe Kreia has some threat injury. Skill threat injury. Yeah, she has. Let's use Master Power.
Yes.
And let's try to use Kreia to create things. Armor. I can create some of those, which are actually pretty awesome. Plus 3 constitution and 3 regeneration. Let's create. You do not have enough components. Yeah, they use a lot of components. I was gonna say let's create a bunch of those, but we don't have the components. I will try to break down some stuff. Some armors and stuff that I would definitely not use. This item has upgrades. Okay. Okay, I have destroyed a bunch of stuff. Weapons and armors and even some Jedi robes that are restricted to the dark side that we won't use. And now, let's try to create a bunch of those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's do it this way. Now, I want to use... Okay, I can use Grey, it doesn't matter. To upgrade some stuff. And let's use... let's see, the other one has less regeneration and doesn't have Constitution plus 3. This is a really huge upgrade for our characters. So let's use one of those in Merrick's robes. The same for Mira. And we will eventually do the same for the others. Korea's robes aren't actually upgradable, but that's fine. Barndo Sage robes. It's good enough for her. So now, Merrick has 24 Constitution, the same as Strength, and Mira has 23. This is a huge boost. Okay, now, to the task at hand.
Good to go.
Let's see. I can reactivate the droid. Let's see what the computer says. Droid computer terminal system loading. Let's slice. Droid base security camera. It's where we are. Defense droid status. Defense droid inactive. We can change the priority. Command failed. Reason. No active defense droids. Engage defense droids in patrol mode. No active defense droids. Okay. We will have to repair the droids first, apparently. Reactivate it. We don't have... Okay, repair parts. Yeah, we have those. Let's... modify dot programming. Okay, I can't do this on the droid. It's centralized. Let's improve their weaponry. Just that. I don't want to use all my repair parts. Let's do the same for the other two. Reactivate. What's this? While trying to reactivate the droid, you discover the hydro spanner lodged inside of it. The name Akere. It's printed on the handle on the tool. This Akere, it's the vendor outside, if I'm not mistaken. Let's take it. So, did he sabotage the droids? He sells droid parts, doesn't he? Is he, I mean, collecting droid parts from the droids in Khoonda? Is that it? We will check that out. For now, optimize droid's weaponry and leave it alone. Let's see. Do I have... Yeah. While repairing the defense droids within Khoonda, you discovered a hydro spanner lodged inside one of the droids. The tool has the name Akere written on the handle. Perhaps you should ask Akere what his hydro spanner was doing inside a defense droid. Exactly. And I will do just that. Okay, reactivate the next one. Next and last. Optimize weapon, leave it alone. Now, we can go back to the console. We can change defense. Defending target friendlies. Yeah, they are defending friendlies. That's what we want, and we can do the opposite, which we won't. Engage defense droids in patrol mode. Failure patrol mode will engage automatically when the base is on alert status. Okay, so I guess the only thing we could do there was to change the target of their defense, but we won't do that. So, droids done, healing people done. Let's go talk to the Akere guy. Hi.
You'll find little welcome here, Jedi. For your own good, I recommend you speak to Administrator Adari, quickly finish your business in Khoonda, and go.
I already did all of that. We're way past that, actually. So, yeah. You can go your way. I was checking if I could recruit that person, but she doesn't want to talk with us. Hi, Akere. You wish to speak again? This is welcome news. I still have many things for sale. I'm sure you have. But listen to this. Can you see this hydro spanner? It has your name on it. Guess where I found it? Ah, you found my tool. Yes, I've been looking for that. Where did you find it? It was inside of a broken droid. Do you have anything you want to tell me? I've been caught. Yes, I am guilty of keeping the droids and selling their parts, but I have a good reason. And the good reason is, I have received terrible news. My brother's second wife is with child. She has become ill and requires medical aid. Her condition is life-threatening. The doctors of Tilas will not treat her without full payment up front, but my brother doesn't have any money. Before the moon has turned, I must send my brother enough credits to pay the doctors. Believe me, I am normally a very honest person, but this situation has made me desperate. Please, you believe me, don't you? If I believe you or not, doesn't really matter. This is the purpose I have for you. You can repay Khoonda for what you have stolen by joining the militia in the next fight against the mercenaries. What do you say? I can hardly refuse since you are keeping a disgraced secret from me. I will report to Zeron after I have sent credits to my brother. Thank you. We have an arrangement then. Let's see if there's anything more I can do. Zeron worries that the side security door will be easily breached by the mercenaries, but what can I do? I have recruited Akere. Suggested planting more traps outside Khoonda. What does that mean? Place some more mines? Is that it? I will try really quick to do something about the door if I can't. He said side door. This one is the side door. But I didn't find anything I could do. That's not here. Yeah, it's here. Hi, how are you?
Better. Thanks.
No problem. Appears to be stuck. Can I do anything with Mira or any of the others? Well, I'm sure there are still things I can do, but I will just start the fight. Hi.
I was right about you. You are trouble, but you might just be the right sort of trouble we need. The mercenaries aren't quick to mobilize, so you have time to do what you need. Or are you ready to finalize the defense plans?
Let's see. I've done some things around Khoonda to help with its defense.
That's good to hear. Fill me in on the details when you're ready to finalize our battle plans.
I'm ready to finalize the battle plan.
You sure? Once we're done with that, there may not be any time left before the mercenaries attack.
I'm certain. I've done all I can.
Alright, and we got a lot to do.
Since you are here to bolster Khoonda's defense, I will hurry to the mercenary camp and delay their assault however I can.
I hope you're not just running,
I
old man.
imagine that the mercenaries have got two goals in this whole thing. Kill me and kill the administrator. The rest of the settlers won't have courage to resist if they succeed.
So, what's the plan?
The administrator's locked up in her office tight, which means that the mercs have to go through us and Khoonda's defenses. It isn't gonna be easy. I suspect we're gonna have to fight on the inside. They've got 3 entrances they're gonna try and break in. Here's the front door, the security door on the side, and the garage door in back. We got 3 squads of militia. We can assign people to the front, back, or inside. Backside has to guard 2 entrances. The front will have to fight more people, and the inside will have to deal with any that break through. So, where do you think the first squad should be deployed?
Okay, I get to deploy squads. This is restored content, surely I don't remember this. Could you tell me about the squads?
First squad is most experienced. The only squad that could go blaster to blaster against the mercs. Second squad has a lot of passion, but no experience. Third squad is new and not trained too well, and they may break in combat. They need a good leader to make them effective. So, where do you think the first squad should be deployed?
Okay, the first squad are experienced, so let them go to the back by the garage. They can protect the two entrances that he spoke about. And I'm thinking I will be in the main entrance with the third squad, which is the weaker one, and the second squad, which doesn't have many experience but they are passionate about it, will stay inside. I guess that's a good plan. So the first squad will be in the back by the garage.
The battles that had the least dying were always led by Jedi. I'm gonna go with what you think. Where do you want the second squad?
Okay, second squad in the main entrance with me.
Alright. Where do you want the third squad, the new recruits?
Inside by the administrator's door.
Fine by me. The last question is, where do you want to go? Either the front or the back. I'll take whichever one you don't. That way both sides have leadership.
Yeah, I'll be in the front with the weaker squad, so things will balance out. At least that's what I expect will happen. I have no idea. I will take the front.
That's what I was thinking too. The main group of mercenaries will be coming through there. Probably be good to put our best soldier there. Once the fighting starts, you gotta stay in your area. We both have to guard our half of the battlefield. Come over to me and the mercs will just charge straight into Khoonda. Thanks to you, they're gonna have a tougher job. That's about it. Now we just need to dig in and wait for the mercs to come.
Have you talked with the man?
Well, I'll tell them what's there to do. I'm not much for words.
I think they could use some encouragement. Maybe I could speak to them.
All right, I'll assemble the men. I hope you can speak good.
I can. I have high persuade. I'll tell them they're doomed. This is interesting. It's the dark side path. Of course we won't do it. Let's see. Yeah, I will go for this one. What we're about to do is dangerous, but important. Important for friends and family. Enemies want to take everything worth taking from you, and we have to give in our all to stop them. So look around you. That's what you're fighting for. Each one of us has to back the other up. We can win this if we work as a team.
You're much better with words than me. I think it'll really help. Let's get ready for the mercenaries. If we fall here, all of Dantooine falls with us.
Tell me what you see, soldier.
They're mobilizing the militia. Looks like a lot of activity down there.
They've been warned. It won't be of any use. The plan doesn't change. Captains, prepare your men. Their leader, Administrator Tarina, must not survive the battle. Everything else is secondary to that objective.
And here they come. And the turrets are working now. Okay, so let's say that Kreia went away. This isn't really her kind of battle. Mira stayed. And some gun power would be nice. Or Ethan for sneak attacks. I can change actually Mira into Blaster, and I will use visas. Yeah, that's it. I've been using Ethan a lot. So I'll go for Mira and visas. Let's go. Yeah, I'm sure. I'm really not a voice actor or anything alike, but I really tried with that speech. Let's see. I will just change into Sorsu. You can go for Force Channel. And Mira Sorsu as well, but you will be using Blaster. I want you on the back. Okay, now you shoot at them. I mean, after you use a Master Valor, of course. Visas. Wait. You go with Energy Resistance. Merrick will use for Summer. Now we will use Force Wave. Mira a little bit back and use Master Force Body. Maybe you need Sorsu. Now this one is almost done for. Okay, let's try Force Lighting. Good job, Merrick. You go for them and jump to this one. Now, that one. Okay. That's lightning. There's a few targets for lightning. Okay, let please Visa do her thing. Come on. Mira, you cover Visas. I mean, let's try to help that guy. Merrick, you don't need to use heal. Just keep doing what you're doing. There, there. Okay, attack that guy. Done. These guys are actually weak. Or maybe we are that strong. I hope I'm not getting cocky. There's more there. Just what I wanted. Visas, please use that field. Now, Mira is here also. Let's change her back into lightsaber. Okay, let's go. Hi. Let me use our buffs. Inspire follows. Visa is down. Which sucks. Mira, please use Force Wave. Now, let's see. Force Tower. And Mira is also down. The next round won't be good for Mary. All down. Let me repeat. Heal. Okay, so, okay, I was gonna jump over that guy. I won't. Hi. Take this, William. Now. You go down. And you go down. And I will force wave again. Because I have to. Oh, so much damage. Come on. Maybe this isn't the correct stance. Yeah, let's change to Chisho. There's only one of them, I mean, with blasters. Let's see. I need to heal. Let the militia handle them. Hi. Leave him be.
We've lost too many soldiers. Fall back inside.
I'm sure they lost more.
Jedi. I take it you are responsible for the surprises we've had during this battle. Stand aside. Our quarrel is with a distinguished administrator. This isn't your problem.
Let's see. I'm sure it won't work, but you don't want to fight. Throw down your weapons.
Is that supposed to convince me, Jedi? I was trained by the Sith. My unit killed many Jedi. I'll give you one last chance. Leave the administrator to her fate.
I won't do that. I won't let you kill her.
Then you've allied with these flaming settlers. The galaxy doesn't tolerate weakness. I was trained at Malak's academy. Your tricks won't work on me. You're just another dead Jedi to me.
Sorry I was held up, but it looks like I've arrived in time to pull you out of your predicament.
Kill them all.
Yeah, you can try. So let's see. Inspire followers, Force Valor, and you can... Oh, Battle Meditation! Why didn't I use this before? Because this affects everyone. I could have used this to buff all of my allies. I'm such an idiot. Let's use it now. Yeah, it improves every ally. Look, Akira is here. And it debuffs everyone else. So let's see. Merrick, you go for that guy. And let's... This guy's an enemy. I like that guy. Well, I will have to end him. Visas, you can use Force Body. And let's use Force Lightning. Burn them all. I mean, burn them all. Okay, I think I can get those two. Mira, you can use Force Wave. Merrick, you should be fighting that guy. Come on, Merrick, go fight that guy. Jump, go for it. Okay, nicely done. Okay, they're all down. Now, Visas. You take care of those ones. Okay, let's see. Maybe I want some Insanity. And some Dead Feet. Oh, the leader is down. Okay, let's just handle those ones. And it's done.
Thank you so much for your aid. You can be sure that Dantooine will not forget how the Jedi protected us from this place.
Yeah, I like how Master Vrook was yawning. Yeah, it was easy. No problem at all. I don't know why you get so upset when I saved you from the cage. Let's see. This is interesting, but let's not go there. Let's go for the happy ending. I am happy to help.
We are a humble community, and this conflict has greatly diminished our resources. I hope this reward will be sufficient.
Actually, I don't really did it for credits, so I don't need them. Use them to rebuild Khoonda.
I am humbled by your generosity. I will put this to good use. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have much work to do. Dantooine will be slow to rebuild, but I am confident now that we will one day achieve prosperity.
Khoonda is safe in no small part due to you. I feel certain that the Administrator wouldn't have made it without your assistance. I may have misjudged you. In any case, I am free to talk about whatever you wish.
I'm sure you are. So tell me, what happened to all the Jedi?
We are at war, but it is unlike any war we have fought before. We have yet to even meet our attackers in battle. Somehow our enemy is targeting us through the Force, striking, then retreating to the shadows. The gathering of any Jedi seems to attract them like a beacon. So it was necessary to divide our forces and conceal ourselves for a time until we could learn more of this threat.
Yeah, you retreated, you concealed, but you had no plan. If it wasn't for Master Vash, nothing would be done. Well, I mean, Master Kavar was also doing something, but... I know all of those things. Is this why the Jedi are not gathered together?
Yes. The Meraluka world of KOTOR taught us that. Many Jedi gathered there in an attempt to use the Force to find the location of the enemy. Now the planet is no more. Master Zar, Master Dorak, and many more perished there, and we do not know why or how. But all life on the planet ceased to exist. I was not on Kotor when it was destroyed, but now that it is dead, it has left its echo, like Dantooine. It was after Kotor that the few of us left realized that wherever we gathered, we were placing others in danger, not just Jedi.
The Jedi he mentioned, Jar, and I don't remember the other, is Doran or something like, are characters from the previous game. They were here in the I want to say console. It doesn't matter. They were here in Dantooine. Now let's see. Why did you come to Dantooine?
Great tragedies, old battlegrounds, places of suffering, all leave wounds on the galaxy and in the Force. In such places the deaths of so many echo. So much so that it is difficult to center oneself. By coming here, those echoes serve to mask my presence, allowing me to investigate the ruins and try to find some clues as to who our attackers are.
But if you can mask your presence here, couldn't the other Jedi?
The Miraluka world of Kotor taught us a terrible lesson. Many Jedi gathered there in an attempt to use the Force to find the location of the enemy. Now the planet is no more. Master Zar, Master Dorak, and many more perished there. I was not on Kotor.
Yeah, you already said that. Let me ask you about something.
You have more questions for me?
You have actually nothing really interesting to say. Or at least nothing that I don't know already. But I want your take on this. Why did you cut me off from the Force?
We did nothing to you. Accuse us if you will, but it will not change the truth. Cutting one off from the Force. Such punishments are reserved for only a few. Although it was within our power, we did not inflict such a loss upon you. Your loss was a casualty of war, no more.
Yeah, he also contradicts Greya, that the Masters didn't do anything to Merrick. Then what happened to me?
Perhaps that is a question you should ask yourself. It is not something I could help you with, even if I wanted to.
But I have reestablished my connection to the Force.
Perhaps it is Dantooine, but I do not feel such from you. I feel nothing but what I felt in the Council Judgment Chamber on Coruscant so long ago. Still, you and your connections were often a subject of debate in the Council. It is possible that returning to known space, journeying with others, has caused the Force to stir within you again. You have more questions for me?
Another one that can't feel the Force on Merrick. I need to know, why did you cast me out of the Order?
Because you defied the Council and followed Revan to war. And from that war came another. Do you know how many worlds were destroyed in those wars? Dantooine, Telos, Sirocco? Do you see now why we counseled caution instead of action? You were the only one to come back and face judgment. But that was because you had lost your connection to the Force. Another casualty of war. No doubt you still blame us for your exile. I had hoped your isolation would give you time to reflect on what had happened, what you had done. But I see it as not. You have more questions for me?
Still the same guy. At the end of my trial, you and the other Masters said something had happened to me. What was it?
You have seen the end of your trial.
I did.
Perhaps you would like to explain how you came to this knowledge.
I heard it in a oral transcription of my trial.
That was intended only for the Jedi Council. If what remains of the Council chooses to tell you, then I will abide by their decision and its consequences.
Don't you think I have a right to know?
There is little I can tell you. Master Kavar felt something had happened to you in the war, but all he had was suspicions, not truths. And Kavar was too close to you in any event. He, too, felt the call of war and took to battle more than a Jedi should. His speculations would not help you now, but enough of this. It is knowledge for the Council alone until they choose to reveal it. You have more questions for me?
They all use this idea that they were waiting for something, but we really don't know what their plan was. I really would like to learn what they were expecting to do. They didn't want to rush into action, but they did nothing. Then events started happening as a chain, and Revan and Malak turned to the dark side, and the Civil War started, yada yada. But we don't really know. I don't think we ever know what their plan was, or if there was a plan at all, because they are just accusing people of going to war, of taking action, while they themselves refuse to do so. It's really interesting. I never understood what their plan was. I get their point. I get the point. You have to think about it. Just don't rush to fight or to engage the enemy in the first opportunity you have. I can empathize with that. But what was their plan after all? What did they expect to do? Mandalorians were killing people. They were conquering planets, and when were they gonna act? What would they have done? It's really interesting. If you have any answers for these questions, please leave a comment. I really like to have those discussions. Let's see, back in the game. Do you know anything of Force bonds and how to end them?
Force bonds? Yes. It is the bond that grows between master and student. Are you saying you have bonded with another?
Yes, and it seems the connection is lethal.
Such bonds normally grant strength to both, but not to such a degree. Are you certain? Perhaps it is merely what you believe. Still, your ability to form such connections, to influence others, was always a subject of discussion, even when you were a student here. Perhaps it is a punishment of a sort. But a bond that ties two lives together, such bonds do not seem natural to me. And with your loss of connection to the Force, it seems such a connection would be impossible.
Yet, I have it. But it's interesting, you mentioned perhaps that's what you were led to believe. And that's true. Merrick thinks the bond is lethal because Kreia told him so. And because of the incident with the hand in Paragos. But Merrick has no guarantee that if Kreia is killed, the same will happen to him. The only guarantee is actually her saying it. But I have established my connection to the Force.
Perhaps it is Dantooine, but
yeah, we
still
already went through this.
It is possible that you have more.
Listen, I know you have no idea who is attacking the Jedi. But I have. I have met them. The Sith. They have revealed themselves.
Have they? I've seen no evidence of them upon Dantooine. Only murderers and raiders.
They exist. They have already attacked me.
Why would they attack you? You are no Jedi. You cannot feel the Force.
We already went through this. But it doesn't matter. They believe me to be a Jedi.
For some reason, I believe you. Still, I am curious as to how they would know to find you. Your trial was not public knowledge. Regardless, these Sith have struck, and you survived. This is more knowledge than I had before. And that means the Jedi may gather. If you can find others, or find some trace of the Sith threat, then we shall gather here on Dantooine. And from there we may decide what can be done. You have more questions for me?
No, I actually don't. I already found Masters SKL and Master Kavar, and unfortunately, Master Lonavash is no more. And they are coming to meet here. to create a new council or something like that. So until that happens, I'll be going.
I suppose there's something I should show you. It will keep you alive long enough to prove useful. You may lack the discipline for this, but I will attempt to teach you anyway. This form is considered the pinnacle of Force mastery. Now watch carefully. This subtle technique enhances the duration of many Force powers at your disposal. However, the focus required for this form can drain your energy quickly and leave you vulnerable to Force attack.
Interesting.
I don't know how you learned that so quickly. Still, your form is sloppy. Keep practicing to tighten it up and you'll be fine.
If you weren't always such a smug, you would know that I'm actually stronger than you. Yeah, so let me just check what it was. Force mastery plus force duration plus force points cost. I may use this actually because I want my powers to last for long. Let's see, you spoke to Master Vrook on Dantooine, and he agreed to meet you all in the Jedi Enclave on Dantooine when you have united all the Jedi Masters, which I already did. It wasn't really a hard battle, it was just I get a little bit overconfident and I lost Visas and Mira, but still Merrick could handle it. This is the end of the episode. It was a good one. I hope you liked it. I hope to see you in the next one, and until then, bye.